And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
So there I was in a team meeting just this past week, and wow, something profound came out. I didn't realize it at the time that something profound came out of my mouth, but after the meeting, one of my team members came up to me and said, "What you shared today, I took copious notes, and there's a couple things that you shared that I wrote down, and you've got to share them on the radio show that you do. You've got to share." She goes, "I wrote this down. You don't know how profound this is to me." And I said, "Pray tell, what did I say? What did I say?" You ever find yourself that moment you're asking yourself, what did you say that had such a profound impact on another human being? And in the meeting, we were discussing the little things that you have to do. You know, the little things that are the mundane task, the things that you really don't want to do, but you know you have to do. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, every single day, there's those things that you just have to do. As my dad would say, you have to brush your teeth after every meal. You have to floss. Well, he was a dentist, right? He gives his wisdom there. But there's things you have to do every day that get you to lead that life that you want. And we were talking about the things that we have to do, and we use different software programs. You know, we have programs from Microsoft, we have programs from Salesforce, and these different manufacturers and their software that we use in our business. And we were talking about the little things that we have to do and learn in the software, and actually then follow through after you learn how to do it and put the data into the software so we can utilize the data. And anybody in business, you've been in this situation before. And if you've been in sales and you work with salespeople, you know how much salespeople love sitting behind their computer, putting data into the computer. Not. Great salespeople do not like sitting there sticking data in the computer, like somebody else to do it. But we were talking about these things that need to get done and little things that we can do each day. And I shared with them this message, and she asked me to share it with you here today on the show. And I said, you don't do it because you love to do it. You do it because you love what it does for your life. And she said, "Phil, that is so profound, because in the moment we never think about that. We just sit there and we think about what we're doing, and do I really want to do this?" And she said, "And when you said you don't do it because you love to do it, you do it because you love what it does for your life." She goes, "That made it all click. It made it all make sense. These little things that frustrate me that I got to do, I do them not because I love to do those little tasks. I do them because when they're done, my life feels better." Wow. What a fantastic perspective. And I'm so glad that she challenged me to share this with you on the show today, because you know, we share wisdom with you on the show, Effective Communication, Phil Zeller. And I share a lot of Dale Carnegie's wisdom and all of life's wisdom to help you be more effective in working with and communicating with people. And Dale Carnegie found in work, and the work that you do and in your life, it's not the work that stresses you. It's what you think about the work that stresses you. So you've got to put it all in the context, and you've got to put it all into perspective. Your attitude is what your thoughts make it. Hey, there's another great quote. You've heard that one before, right? So when you realize it's not the work stressing you, it's the way you're thinking, what are some of the things that you can do to change the way you think? And so this aspect of you don't do it because you love to do it, you do it because you love what it does for your life, that I shared with my team, is to remind them why we're in the game. Why are we out there every day helping people? Why are we out there every day empowering people and helping people to lead a better life? Why do we care to do that? Why do I care to share this wisdom with you? Because if you have a better life, you're going to rub off on other people. It's as simple as that. Call me selfish. I've joked with you before on the show. I'm a selfish person. I want everybody to be intentional. I want everybody to live by the golden rule. I want everybody to treat each other with respect. I want people around the world to love one another and create a better life for themselves and for their families and for everybody else that they can encounter if they could do it. And the only thing about it is they would all love to do it. They just don't know how to do it, right? And we talked about this before on this show. It's learning how to do it. So think about it from the biggest perspective of your life. And think about, how do you want your life to feel to you? And I always end it there with people asking them, how do they feel? Because we are emotional creatures. We know this, and we'll use any logic to support the way we feel. And the things I share with you are logical things you can do to support you feeling better about your life and the impact you have on others through the way that you communicate and you relate and you take in wisdom, information, you process it, you utilize it in a more productive way. So let's look at the sum of our work and not just the parts. And when you look at the sum of all the great things you do every single day, some are mundane, I get it. But you do them because you want a better life for yourself, for your family, and for everybody else. And just imagine a world if we all did that. Oh, what a beautiful place, my friend. Now go make it happen.